what other shoe could you envision yourself wearing to like a pumpkin patch but a pair of freaking Yeezys? You know? I'm your host, Clint Miller, otherwise known as Franchise Kicks. Welcome to the Franchise Kick Show, home of the man size 13 sneaker room. Anyways, this video, I wanted to do something, a little something different on my channel, a top 5 kind of a video. I was looking through my collection a couple days ago thinking, you know what? Last year, I pretty much picked out one pair of shoes for like the fall, the wintertime, just beat the hell out of them. They were nasty. I wore them in snow. I wore them, you know, cold weather. And this year I decided, you know what? If I want to wear something when it gets colder in the fall time, you know, I got to put away. White doesn't really go well with fall. You can wear them. Don't get me wrong. You can still rock the hell out of your white shoes. But anyway, back to it. Top 5 shoes. In really no particular order. Not really. Kind of, but not really. But if I'm looking for a shoe that, let's say, outside, it's not snowy, but let's say I'm wearing dark colored clothing because it's fall time, even though I wear pretty much black year round. So I figured, you know what? Good shoe whenever it's just colder outside, but it's not snowy, it's not nasty. I want a little bit of comfort, darker colors. Go with an Ultra Boost, something like this. I think these are called, hell, these things called Trace Cargos, I think. 3.0s, something like this in the fall time. Comfort, you got your darker colors, kind of like, not really, I wouldn't call these fall colors, but, you know, it looks kind of like a fall shoe, almost like winter shoe. Would I wear Ultra Boost in the snow? No. Because these things will soak up all the snow, all the water, all the crap, and pretty much you've got wet socks, you got that stank feet. So would I wear these in the winter time? No. Fall? Yes. Next shoe. Let me bounce off that one. Let's say I want to actually wear some kind of a heat shoe. Let's say it's snowy outside. It's kind of nasty, kind of sloshy. What can I wear? I got one for you. Boom. You can wear a Jordan 1. Because pretty much these uppers, you can't stain them. They're pretty hard to damage. I mean, of course, you can scrape the leather and stuff. But if you don't wear some kind of minor heat in the wintertime, you can always break out a pair of like the bread ones. You can break out black toe ones. I mean, there's several Jordan 1s that you can break out for the wintertime. Like even these all-star ones. Mine are still DS, little off topic. My soles are already starting to yellow a little bit. Like all around in here. They're already starting to yellow pretty quickly. Very strange. When I got these, they were clear, but they're actually starting to turn yellow. And they've only been out for like, what, 9 months? 8 months? Strange. Is your pair starting to yellow when it's still DS? It's not even a year old yet? Anyway, Jordan 1, fantastic. You can wear these things whenever it rains, snows, just about whenever. Next, let's see. Let's just go to a hypebeast shoe. Let's say I'm going to a pumpkin patch to go to a like a haunted maze or a haunted hayride, and I want to stunt on people out there. But we might be doing a little bit of walking around like the mazes and stuff, so I want to have some comfortable, but also kind of want to stunt. I want to look like I'm somebody important, so why not break out a Yeezy? Pretty much this one, I'm just using this one as a reference to the Pirate Blacks. You know, you could do red stripe, green stripe, coppers. You could do what do they call them? The Oreos. You could do the breads. You could do, you know, many shoes like this in the wintertime. Fall time when it might be a little bit nastier outside. You know, you can't tear these things up. And they're comfortable as hell. So in the fall time, if you kind of want a fall kind of shoe, but you also want to stun a little bit, of course, price point on these aren't for everybody. Not everybody can afford the resale prices on shoes like this. But if you can, what other shoe could you envision yourself wearing to like a pumpkin patch but a pair of freaking Yeezys? You know? Next shoe. These last two, like, they're not heat or anything. I'm not pulling on any kind of major heat for this video. I'm not going to say, you know what, wear the OVO 12s. I am not wearing my freaking OVO 12s in the wintertime. You know, I'm not going to risk damaging the suede on those. I'm not going to say, you know what, break out your freaking Space Jam 11s. It's a dark shoe. You can wear those. I'm not wearing my Space Jam 11s in the wintertime. Because, you know, like let's say if it's in December, it's snowy, the salt that's on the roads, the salt gets onto the leather, makes the leather look splotchy and like crap. So I'm being realistic. I'm not wearing certain shoes in the wintertime, but these 5, minus of course Ultra Boost, I would not wear these in the snow. I wear these in the snow. But let's say if I wanted another snowshoe that I could wear in the snow and know pretty much they're not going to get messed up. And it's a dope shoe. And honestly, would I really wear these in the snow though? Probably not. But for the fall, the Fear 5s are just screaming fall time colorway. I mean, you've got just, I mean, this thing screams Halloween. Because if I remember right, these came out around Halloween time. Back in, let's say, 2013. Production date, February through April of 2013, 6 months later. So yeah, it would have come out actually around October 2013. The Fear 3, 4s, and 5s are pretty much kind of like a Octoberish Halloween fall kind of a shoe. And honestly, I mean, when I see this shoe, I think like fall time, Halloween, the Fear 5s, you know, with the blood splatter and stuff. But you know, this is an excellent fall shoe. Wear with any kind of outfit. And pretty much the leather on these are kind of like a wax kind of leather. Water's not going to penetrate this. As far as I know, I don't think it does. I could be wrong. But actually, Jordan 5s, you can wear these things in the snow. And your feet should stay dry. Would I wear these in the freaking snow? Probably not. Realistically. But would I wear these in the snow? Yeah, I'll wear these in the snow. If they get snow on them or that salt crap, you just wipe it off. No big deal. So, let's move on to the number 1 or number 5 shoe, whichever one you want to call it. These were in no order. This is probably the most Halloween-esque kind of colorway in my collection. These are still dead stock. I only got these probably about a year ago for an awesome resale price, just a tad over retail. And it's the Fear 3s. Kind of strange. I just showed you the 5s, the Fear 5, now the Fear 3s, because look at this. With the orange, the black, the gray, these scream Halloween to me. But this shoe I still have not worn. This is the only shoe from the 5 I haven't worn yet. The other 4 I have all worn multiple times. These are DS, still waiting for the right time to break these things out. But let's say if you're going to, like, say, a pumpkin patch or a haunted maze or hayride, and you don't really care about comfort. Can you imagine wearing kind of like, you know, like Halloween kind of colorways? Let's say you're wearing like a shirt with some orange in it. You got shoes with orange and black. You're looking like a walking pumpkin almost, which would go well with the theme of what you're doing. And I think these things would be dope for the fall time. I'll probably break these things out this fall some point. I was waiting for the right time to break them out. And excellent fall shoe. So those are my top 5 shoes that wear during the fall and some for the winter time. But of course, not all of them I would wear in the snow. Wear at your discretion. Jordan 1s are pretty much, if you want to stunt on a snowy day, throw on some 1s. Traction sucks on them, just walk carefully, but you don't have to worry about your shoes getting nasty and messed up from the snow, because it won't happen. Just wipe it off. So anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. My top 5 shoes from my collection for the fall/winter time. So Subscribe to my channel if you want to. My channel's growing. You're going to subscribe eventually, so might as well just do it now, right? Like this, comment below if you want to hit me up. Direct links below to my Twitter, my Instagram, email. Hit me up if you want to talk to me about anything, ask questions. It's all good, up to you. And I'll see you guys in a later video.